right, we got the stream all up and running. Having our next drivers come up. It looks like Brandon Latham versus Alec Bowden. Angie Bowden. Oh my goodness. There we go. Brendan Latham versus Alec Baldwin. Coming in. Transition is good. Transition is good, and Brandon is doing a heater of a run. Let's see if Bowden shoots himself in the foot on this huge decel. And man, he didn't get that pocket all the way through. Great lead run. It's the last round of the season. Let's have some fun, folks. Brendan Latham coming in. He is in the chase. Angie Bowden in the lead. Here we go. 80 Super coming in. Nice. Generous flick is that first outer zone. Filling it out. Nice fill out from both drivers. Going all the way through. Brendan Latham is keeping that proximity all the way through. All the way into the diesel. And he gets doors right off the rip in that final outer zone. Great run from both of these drivers. Gonna be lead versus lead, chase versus chase. Brendan Latham gets the win on that. Well done, Brendan. That transition, that snappy transition he did was insane in the chase. It looks like Jack Hanna gets a bye because Jacobellis is not here. So we're going to go into our top 16. First battle will be Darius Austria versus Paul Tantillo. See if this David and Goliath story comes to be true. Excuse me, the judges yawned and I yawned. Darius Austria is filling out each zone. This car is loud as a white girl in Starbucks that got our order wrong. Here we go. Got Darius coming up to the line. Darius in the lead. Paul Tantillo in the chase. David the Goliath story here. Darius, Austria. Nice fill out from Darius. Paul Tantillo is coming in. Huge angle and matching Darius, Austria. A little contact. Oh, wow. Well, that's unfortunate for Paul Tantillo, but he got that really spicy tandem, and getting into that proximity was awesome to see, but didn't give him enough room to transition, so kind of bit him in the tail. But we'll see how Paul Tantillo shreds at this track in the lead. You never know, Darius could hit a wall. I've seen Reese Tatterson do that. Reese Tatterson on the final battle of Superdrift, he actually misshifted and went into a wall, but Darius Austria, I see how he performs out here. Getting that nice proximity right there. While Tantillo is filling out the zones. Oh, Gangster fill out. Real sweet. Oh, it's a straight in from Darius. No! Paul Tantillo hits the wall. Darius Austria gets a win. There we go. We got Alexander Matet versus Rush Andy. A90 Supra versus S Chassis. Let's see if Alexander Matet with that scooter livery coming in. Gangster filling out that first outer zone. Little late on that second outer zone. Rush Andy is just trying to stay in the proximity, and it looks like a reinitiation from Rush Andy, but coming all the way through, Alexander Matet is filling out each zone. We're going to have these guys go back to the line. Rush Andy's now in the lead. Alexander Matet is in the chase. Huge flick from Rush Andy. It's that first outer zone. Alexander Matet's coming in here. Taps that wall. all the way through. Rush Andy is doing a great job filling out each zone. Alexander Matet just has have an active chase, and Rush Andy literally hits the wall. He gives it a big old goose egg on that one. Alexander Matet gets the win. Next, we have Garrett, the Dragon Slayer Shaw versus Nicholas, the Nutcase Nutshell. Garrett has a commanding lead in this series. Now we have Nicholas, the Nutcase Nutshell, coming in, trying to put a stink on Garrett Shaw's. Here we go. Garrett, the Dragon Slayer Shaw, coming in with a nice fill on the first outer zone, second outer zone, all the way through. Nicholas, the Nutcase Nutshell, is coming in and keeping in a nice proximity. Wow, all the way through. Oh no! It seemed like Nicholas straightened on that final outer zone. Here we go. Nicholas Nutshell versus Garrett, the Dragon Slayer Straw. Garrett coming in a side-by-side initiation and coming in and keeping that proximity all the way through. Transition is Gangster. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, baby. Doors! That was Gangster. That final turn was insane. The judges are looking at the replay to see if there was a straighten on the chase from Nicholas, but I think they came to a decision. All right, I think the judges came up with a decision. Garrett takes the win. Next is Ed Husa versus Dom Carelli. Ed Husa is going to be in the lead. Dom is going to be in the chase. Edward Husa in the lead. Dom Carelli in the chase. Side by side initiation all the way through. Filling out each zone. Oh, that looks like another straighten right there in the reinitiation. Husa is just filling out each zone. Just needs to complete the track, and he does a gangster. Nicholas did a great job with that battle before. We'll see now. Dom will do fantastic here in the lead. It looked like Husa was just hitting each wall. Dom in the lead. Husa in the chase. Here we go. Nice transition from Husa. Dom, it makes contact with that wall. All the way through. Looked like if Husa wasn't there, Dom would definitely have spun out. Well, they're gonna have a judges looking at the replay. All right, the judges have made a decision. It looks like Husa's getting the win. Now we're gonna have a server swap. We're moving through this top 16. We already went through halfway through it. Man, I'm looking at Vadim Abramov's flanker. I'm starting to want to actually have one. All right, we're gonna go to a commercial break while you get the drivers loaded up. here we go. We got our next battle coming up. Joseph Kinsky in the chase. And Seth Miller in the lead coming in. Joseph Kinsky is trying to get that proximity with that Z and getting a nice aggressive approach on each surge he does. Very characteristic of Joseph Kinsky. Is something that I am very familiarized with whenever I see him drive in real life. Seth Miller did a great job in the lead as well. Joseph Kinsky is a good driver that I love watching come up from in virtual and real life, because being able to see him drive in competitions virtually and real life, you are able to analyze the similarities they do. It's pretty cool to watch. But now we have Joseph Kinsky right now in the lead. Seth Miller in the chase. Joseph Kinsky has that very Toge-esque initiation going into that first outer zone, filling out each zone and just hightailing it. Whoa, that surge was insane from Seth Miller. A bobble from Joseph Kinsky in the final outer zone. Great job from all the competitors today. Looks like Seth Miller gets the win. Now we have Memphis Kitterman versus Vadim the Count Abramov. Blah, blah, blah. We did not say blah, blah, blah. I'm losing my mind. Vadim the Count Abramov versus it doesn't matter. No, I'm joking. Memphis Kitterman coming in all the way through, and my goodness, Memphis Kitterman loses a lot of proximity all the way through. Oh no! Oh my goodness. That flanker looks so cool, though. Man, that was unfortunate for Memphis. I'm actually surprised he actually hit the wall. Here we go. Now we have Vadim in the chase. Memphis Kitterman in the lead. Nice initiation from Memphis, and Vadim is keeping it right there and hucking it real close to him. Loving the aggressiveness that Vadim Abramov is doing and getting a nice chase run, filling out each zones with Memphis. Deem Abramov just being a absolute demon out here. Deem Abramov gets the win. Next, we have Michael Varys versus Brendan Latham. Huge burnout. Choking on my drink. Brendan Latham in the chase. Michael Varys in the S2K AOM livery in the lead. Nice initiation from Michael Varys. Going in to the second outer zone. A little late into that second outer zone. Brendan Latham is filling out each zone with Michael Varys. Oh, he had to decel a lap to avoid contact. And a contact made at the final outer zone. Here we go. Brendan Latham putting a thumbs down in the chat. Yeah. But here we go. Brendan Latham in the lead. Blastoise in the chase. Blastoise doing a good job, but just trying to fill out and get in that pocket. Brendan Latham is coming out here, makes contact with the wall, and I don't even. That was a weird transition from Brendan Latham. He made contact with the wall again. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna antagonize him? Here we go. Looks like Michael Varys gets the win. I think he does it. Oh, there he is. There it is. There it is. Okay, now we have Jackson Hanna versus Eigor the Dragon Roscoff. Eigor is going to be in the lead. Late initiation from Jackson. Coming in. A nice fill out from Eigor. Eigor is coming out here like a bat out of hell. My goodness. Just a straight demon out here. What in the world just happened? Dragon Roscoff just unleashed a fury out here. That transition that he did was so spicy and then just gets right on that wall. I just watching Eigor just go ham. Just like made my jaw drop. I don't think you guys understand how gangster and just, man, my guy just came out here just shredded. Now we have Jackson Hanna just trying to put a good run in the lead, but Dragon is just sitting there using the left foot braking to keep himself right in the pocket. My goodness. Wow. I'm just in awe of Eigor just going out there and slaying that. But like, I don't understand how he was able to keep control of the car. That snappy transition was insane. And it looks like the last battle of the top 16, it goes to Eigor the Dragon Roscoff. Now we're going to go to the grade 8. That was insane. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break so we could go potty. People, if you need to get popcorn, get your nicotine, whatever you do. If you are of the age, get your adult beverages. This is gonna be a Gangster Final 8 or grade 8 because the whole thing's stacked right now. You got Edward Husa against Garrett Shaw, Austria versus the young buck Matet. Seth Miller versus Abramov, Michael Varys versus Roscoff, and this could be the second Dragon Slayer for AON, but we'll see. We'll be right back. All right. We are back at our grade 8. We are getting amped up. We're going to go straight through to our final battle. Love having a gangster competition so far. But now we're getting our drivers that are actually completing their laps and not hitting the walls, and we're going to get full on. David and Goliath's story is over. Now it's a battle of titans. Darius Austria in the lead. Alex Matet coming in the chase with that A90 Supra. He surged a little bit too early. Got forward in the pocket. Now he's trying to fight. Oh, no, it's a straight in. And that's what we call the commentator's curse. I was talking about nobody was hitting the wall. It's crazy to see that Darius is actually also competing in BDC. And competing here, the tenacity that he has shows in character. Darius is a person that loves to jump in from comp to comp. Here we go. Alexander Matet in the lead. Darius Austria in the chase. Coming in. Huge initiation from Alexander. Darius is not making this a simple task for Alexander Matet. Darius is just filling these zones out. Oh, no! My goodness. Unfortunate. I'm surprised to see Alexander Matet to hit the wall like that. Very uncharacteristic of the driver, but we will be moving on to Garrett Shaw versus Ed Husa. Husa. Garrett Shaw. Garrett Shaw in the lead. Husa is in the chase. Garrett, the Dragon Slayer Shaw, coming in, filling out the first outer zone. Great job. Husa is putting it right in the pocket, right there, coming in and letting him know that I am not going to. Oh, there's a contact to the wall. Garrett, the Dragon Slayer Shaw, just took himself out. Well, lead versus lead, chase versus chase. Edward Husa is now in the lead versus Garrett, the Dragon Slayer Shaw. Garrett is coming in here and going side by side, right off the rip. Topping the door up Husa, putting him back in the zone, saying, I'm gonna baby you and get you through each zone. I got you, bro. All the way through, hawking it. Door to door. Wow. The tenacity of Garrett was insane. even though we're going to look at this. Edward Husa gets the win, but even though Garrett Shaw just lost, he has won the entire series. Now it's just a battle of pride, battle for second and third place. Now we have Vadim Abramov. In the lead, or in the chase. Seth Miller in the lead. That was great run. Seth Miller in the lead. Vadim Abramov in the chase. BMW versus Flanker. Vadim Abramov coming in. Nice, generous flick to stay in the pocket and keep that proximity right off the rib. Outer zone 3 is good. Seth Miller coming in. Nice angle, filling out each zone. Uses some left foot braking to keep himself in fourth zone. All the way through to that diesel zone. Gangster from both of these drivers. Abramov just being a straight beast over here in the chase, staying in the pocket throughout the whole time. Now we got Seth Miller coming in. Now switching sides. Seth Miller versus Vadim Abramov. Vadim Abramov in that blue and white flanker. Unique car coming in. Nice fill out on the first side of zone. Seth Miller is trying to stay in that pocket. It looked like he had to try to turn in to keep that angle. Oh no! Man. Well, that happened. Vadim Abramov is going to be looking like he's going to be moving on. Now, we have Eigor, the Dragon Roscoff, versus Michael Varys. Well, the AOM put another notch on their livery, saying that they slayed a dragon. Michael Varys with that S2000, Eigor the Dragon Roscoff. It's going to be in the chase. And Michael Varys fills out that first outer zone. Eigor is coming in, getting real rowdy, using some left foot braking to stay that proximity, going into that fourth outer zone. And Eigor is kind of struggling to keep that proximity to that small wheelbase that Michael Varys has. Oh my goodness. That dragon was coming in and trying to swallow that S2000 all whole. But my goodness. Now we have Eigor going to be in the lead and Michael Varys in the chase. Let's see if Michael Varys could strike the final blow on Eigor the Dragon Roscoff's season. Michael Varys coming in. Eigor the Dragon Roscoff in the lead now. Michael Blastoise Varys in the chase. The judges think I have them muted, but I don't. I just know how to tune them out. Coming in, Eigor the Dragon Roscoff filling out each zone and coming in, correcting every zone, filling it out all the way through. Michael Varys is staying in the pocket and huge angle, mirroring and getting door to door. This one is going to be a tight one to judge. Looking like the judges came to that decision. One Eigor. It looks like a one more time. One more time. This battle has a lot of mistakes from both guys, but we're gonna see them battle it out one more game. One more game. Just like my drill sergeant used to say, one more game. One more game. Here we go. Final battle of the Grade 8. We're going to go into the Final 4 after this. Michael Varys in the lead. Eigor the Dragon Roscoff in the chase. Nice initiation from Michael Varys, filling out the first outer zone. And a bobble from Eigor, but Michael Varys is coming in here, filling out each zone, being a straight gangster. A little contact from Eigor, but Michael Varys is unfazed and letting the dragon snip at his tails. But my goodness. Now we're going to have them come back at it. Eigor the Dragon Roscoff in the lead. Blastos is coming up. Eigor the Dragon Roscoff in the lead. Blastoise in the chase. Nice fill out on each zone. Getting all the way through a little bit shallow angle on outer zone 3 from Eigor. And going all the way through. Oh! Contact made. Oh my goodness. Gonna have the judges look at the replay. Mistakes on both ends. Judges are looking at this 2 runs to see what's going on, where the contact's weighed. They have to figure out on the contacts that were made from both of the drivers on both runs. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Concept Drift Series.
Dream Chasers.
Going on. It looks like Varys gets the win. Now we're going to the final top 4. The winner moves on to the battle of first and second place. The loser goes to the battle for third place. We got Darius Austriaca versus Ed Husa. You have Vadim Abramov, now the second Dragon Slayer, but would he be the Vampire Slayer next? Here we go, Darius versus Edward Husa. Eddie Husa is going to be in the chase. Side-by-side initiation. Eddie Husa is trying to keep that proximity right off the rip. Use some left foot braking to kind of stabilize himself in outer zone 3 and 4. Keeping that proximity to Darius. And my goodness, Husa had to slow up a bunch and got himself back in the pocket of Darius Austriaca. Here we go. We got Darius coming back around. Eddie Husa is now in the lead. Eddie Husa. The Husa Racing livery coming in. Darius Austriaca coming in with a huge mirroring of the lead driver. My goodness, Darius Austriaca is keeping that proximity and just staying in the door of Eddie Husa. Eddie Husa tire drops on that final outer zone, but gets back on the track. Little boop from Darius. Looks like Darius moves on for the battle of first and second place. Eddie Husa is going to the battle of third and fourth place. Now we have our next finals battle versus Abramov versus Varys. Blastoise versus Abramov. Let's see if Michael Varys deems the nickname of Van Helsing by slaying this Dracula. The Count. Blade, blade, blade. Vadim Abramov in the lead. Michael Varys in the chase. Michael coming in and filling out the zone and staying in the pocket with Vadim Abramov and staying there. Vadim Abramov is filling out the zones like a straight baller all the way through. Michael Varys matches angle and going into this huge decel zone and sticking doors, baby. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Blastoise out here. Michael Varys coming in here with a huge victory against Eigor the Dragon Slayer Shaw. Now he's going against Vadim the Count Abramov. Michael Varys in the lead now. Did a great job in the chase. Coming in. Huge flick from Michael Varys. And Vadim Abramov is keeping that proximity. The same proximity that Michael Varys had in the first half of this track. Michael Varys coming in. Huge angle. Vadim Abramov kind of sits back on that chase. This is looking Very, very exciting right here. Team Abramov gets the win. It's going to be moving on to the battle of first and second place. Now we're going to get that battle for third and fourth place. Eder Husa versus Michael Barris. Eddie Husa versus Michael Barris. Battle for third place. Eddie Husa coming in with that GR86. S2000 Mac Blastoise coming in and staying in a nice good proximity, mirroring Eddie Husa, as Eddie Husa is doing a great job filling out each zone. A little wall tap from Eddie Husa. And then he goes a little bit shallow line throughout the final outer zone. There we go. Now we have Michael Barris in the lead. Eddie Husa in the chase. Michael Barris, AOM livery, S2K, Eddie Husa, GR86, Husa Racing livery. Michael Barris just straight up gapping Husa right off the rip, all the way through outer zone 3. A loss of pride. Oh no! Michael Barris just lost proximity, straightens out. Never knew that a S2K could do a wheelie. Now we do. It's an unfortunate series of events. Michael Barris came out here slaying demons. Eddie Husa gets the win. He wins third place. Now we have our final battle. Darius Austria in the lead versus Vadim Abramov. My goodness. Two VDC drivers. We like to say we're going to hang one over the tube and get ready to send it. This is going to be an explosive battle right here. Darius Austria versus Vadim Abramov. Flanker versus BMW. Darius Austria in the lead. Vadim Abramov coming in. Really early transition from Darius, but he's able to get in to each zone. Vadim Abramov is filling out the zones with him right there, staying right in to the final outer zone. We're going to have them come back. Vadim Abramov coming in the lead. And Darius, Austria in the chase. Huge angle from Vadim Abramov, filling out each zone. Darius Austria is getting door to door right off the rip and keeping it all the way through. Vadim Abramov is just straight baller out here. Shot caller going all the way to the end. Judges are going over their notes. Judges are going over it, see what's going on. There you go. First place goes to Vadim Abramov. Vadim Abramov gets first place. Darius Austria gets second. Great job from all of these competitors out here. I want to say thank you to everybody that tuned in and watched. Be definitely going to a lot more competitions this year. I hope to see you guys soon. Yet again, my name is Jonathan Tiny Warbabe, and I'll see you guys next season. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Concept Drift Series.
Dream Chasers.